welcome back. We are out here on the beach, out here in front of the main tower, and it feels kind of like coming home, even though it's turned into some nasty taiga when it started out as a beach and plains, and over there was a lot of plains that led into hills and extreme hills and so on. And yeah, but I remember when this place was nothing, when there wasn't anything here, when there wasn't nothing over there. In some ways it seems almost like yesterday. In other ways it's like, man, I've been forever out here. Let's see, let's gather a few things together here. Plenty of iron. I'm going to end up needing it. Let's see. Some hoppers. Chest. I'm going to need more of those. Where's all my wood? That'll do. Yeah. All right. Well, when I was in the last episode, I was doing an enchanting thing because the first move to 1.8 didn't work out, and there was a world crash, or a crash and a world corruption, and so on. And so I decided to stay in 1.7.10 for a while. Get a whole bunch of stuff enchanted and whatnot. And I'm not finished with that yet because it's a long, dreary process, and there's been times when I've gone a week or more without even loading it up to do anything with it because I've been busy with other things or because I've had real life issues and so on that, let's face it, we don't want to talk about all of that nonsense, do we? All right. I want to head over here. So I'm continuing work with the enchanting stuff, but I'm doing all of that off camera. And instead, there's a little something down here that I think is long overdue. And that's going to be modernizing the loot collection system on this tower. This thing was built back in 1.5 or 1.6, beta 1.6, I believe. And there's been a lot of things since then. And I think we can do a lot better than this. So this here encases a water stream that gets lower one block lower every 8 until finally, right here, is where everything collects. But we can do better now. Now we've got pistons, we've got hoppers, all kind of other fancy stuff. And it seems to me this whole thing could be redesigned a little bit, modernize the loot collection. So let's just silk touch this glass out of here. And plug the drain. Back up a little bit. There we go. There, water stream's plugged. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get rid of this cactus. There we go. That never did work out. So it's long past time we got rid of it. All right, that's good. Okay. All right, that's turned off, so with it turned off. Go ahead and dig down here, actually, come to think of it. There's the water stream that heads out that way. And here is the under the mob tower room on the highest level of bedrock. I'm thinking what I need to do is redesign this so that we don't have to rely on a water stream carrying stuff way the heck over there. Instead, we could have it work a little bit more modern. Those water streams up there still drop things into this block space right there, but instead we can pop a block there, put a hopper pointing that way, break the block, and from that hopper, come to think of it, let's point it that direction. From there we run a chain of hoppers somewhere. Come to think of it, there's no reason for it to be anywhere except just out and then down this way along the wall, and then build hopper filter systems to route the items through here, and then say filter gunpowder here, and arrows there, and bones here, and rotten flesh there, and ink sacks there. And maybe have one for slime balls, because I do think that slimes spawn in this thing once in a while. I seem to recall they do. It's not very common, but I believe they do. And that would be the beginning of a much better, more modern system. And then anything, once these the chests along here are full, items would just continue to go that way until they found an available inventory or a system that I'm going to put in that will take overflow items. Like, for example, if I've got 2 or 3 double chests of arrows along in here, then any arrows that come in after that can go ahead and get dumped into lava. Something like that. So, I'm going to take a few minutes and get some things together, and we'll get started on this. Let's set down a chest just to throw most of this stuff into for the time being. And the first step is to tear this old thing down. We don't need any of this anymore. It worked reliably for a long time, right from day one. But since we can do better with the fancy smancy pistons and hoppers and all this newfangled stuff, we might as well use it. Besides, it'll leave a whole lot more space available in this room. Although I still don't know what I'm going to use most of it for. My original thought was some kind of warehouse, Might still end up doing something like that. I don't know yet. I'll have to get some end stone down in here to change it out for this stuff, but that can wait. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and plug that. All right, hopper pipe, start here, come this way. Actually, I could still use a water stream. Water coming from there, down here, with the water running on ice to make things go faster. And come over here, and this would be where the sorting system would start. Let's see. If I remember correctly about how that thing is made. Is that right? All right. While I'm getting started with setting up this sorting system, I just wanted to say that the reason for the title of this episode being 4 years is because the date this video is published, March the 24th, 2015, is the 4-year anniversary of my having discovered Minecraft. And I just sort of wanted to celebrate that to a degree. And I thought it would be most appropriate to be returning to this world on that day. And that's not just for a single rare episode or special or anything, because I'm talking about actually returning to recording in this series on a regular basis. The reason that I had stopped recording last November originally started out to be the great big huge monstrous enchanting project, which still as of this date is not complete. It was also the fact that, well, you know how it is. You do something long enough and after a while you start to run dry on inspiration, ideas, things that you want to do, and sometimes it starts to feel a little bit like work, and that takes all the fun out of it. And so I basically ended up just kind of putting this world on the back burner for a while as a temporary thing. It was never going to go away forever, in case anybody thought that. But recently I was struck by some inspiration, some really awesome inspiration, and I sat down and I started writing out a to-do list. I mean, I've been going through the world and looking at things and just writing down ideas of things that I wanted to do, things that needed to be built or changed or fixed, and so on and so forth. And this allowed me to come up with an enormous number of ideas. I have, as of this recording, 68 entries on that to-do list. So there's a lot coming in this world. Well, I think I'm going to have to slab that place upstairs, because I came in here and there was another one of those little baby zombies down here. Yeah, not exactly my idea of a great time. Alright, so items will flow along the ice. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, is that about right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm going to do a little test here. I'm going to break that one. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see what I can do to fix that a little bit. signs. All right. Okay, so if I dropped a sign here, and then a sign there, and water here, that should take care of it. Well, no, we got stuff going down there now. Of course, I've got a thing turned off there. And I just broke the floor. Alright, let's see what kind of mess we have downstairs. More importantly, is anything showing up in here? Get up there and have a look. Hard to tell, and I can't exactly light this up or the ice will melt. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of debugging here and I'll get back to you. Alright, I found it. Somebody was probably screaming at me about it. Right here, this hopper is pointed down instead of into the next one. And everything's collecting in there. Which for the time being is actually okay. Need to get the filter arrangement set. And let's see, if I recall correctly, oh, that's right, I can't get up there because there's not enough roof. That'll do. Okay, I need 21 of something in the hopper, 21 of something that isn't going to be filtered. So, let's just make it 21 dirt. No, 21 cobble. I got plenty of that stuff. All right, here we go. The idea is these things are not being filtered. The things that are being filtered are what we're after. They will put the thing over its amount that will cause the comparator to turn it on. Now we need, let's see, we need a bone, we need an arrow, we need a rotten flesh, we need a gunpowder, we have string. Okay, so we got gunpowder, we got bones, we got arrows, rotten flesh, string, and I should get a slime ball for that one. No, an ink sac. I'll add another filter on there for slime balls later, but ink sacs really happen with this thing, as you can see. Oh, spider eyes. I neglected to think of spider eyes. Alright, not a problem. Okay, string, spider eyes. Alright, I'm going to build another addition onto this to handle spider eye, let's see, the ink sacs and slime ball. Alright, finishing touch here. Double chest here. Hopper going into the top, hopper going into that one. And so our chain is complete. Now, I should be able to go ahead and pull the stuff out of these. Actually, how about just break that one? Replace it. Alright, stuff should start going into these chests. I should get an item frame up here for each one of these to let me know easily which is supposed to be containing what. And the way this circuit works, the torch should blink for each item going in, if I recall correctly, from the one that I built upstairs. Items slide along the ice. They end up going into this first hopper, which sends them through the rest of them. Well, alright. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to throw some of this stuff into the stream. Throw in the bones, string, some rotten flesh, gunpowder. And we have baby zombie clogging up the system. You little twit. That's one of the problems with those little buggers. I can see that definitely being a problem. Might be an idea to come up with a way to filter them out. You're not really down here, are you? You're up there, trying to go into the hopper. Alright, let's have a look at what we've got here. Nothing in that one. We got bones appearing here. We have arrows here. We have rotten flesh, string. Nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. But we have places for the string, the spider eyes, the squid ink. Alright. Okay. I think we've got a little something going on there. I do want to come up with some way to stop those baby zombies from getting as far as they are. I wonder if a slab would do the trick without stopping the water flow. If I put it on the bottom half, the top half of that block, that does stop the water flow. And these little beggars are all over the place. Die, chump. I can see another need for a sign over here. So that this water stream will continue to go straight instead of trying to go that way. I have one. And that was the wrong place for it. That's better. And we can break that. Yeah, I see a problem there. Let's see. Now, if the sign was there, and then break that, and then bust another piece of ice right here. Now it's still trying to flow both ways. Yeah. I can't raise those up. I gotta stop the water from going down into this trench though. See, that's going to be a problem. What if I just did that? Items coming along there would slide on the ice to get in here. Well, let's see. And if they had some ice here, things should theoretically have a little bit more momentum. And then we wouldn't need the sign there. Oops. That might work. All right, let me get out of here. All right, fine, we'll get it this way. That's not going to be a good tell. Drop some stuff in here so that it can get some momentum from the water. Yes, it's sliding on the ice right into the water stream. Excellent. I think that'll take care of it. What do we got down below here? We have another. No, it's the same guy. Okay, we can ignore him. Gunpowder, bones, arrows, rotten flesh, string. This one is for spider eyes. This one is slime balls, and this one is ink sacs. And anything that is not filtered ends up in there. Or if these things happen to end up being full. Well, what I can do is put a hopper underneath and extend out to another chest in front. So have extra storage. Alright, looks like it's working. I'm going to babysit it a little while and clean up some of the details and whatnot, and we'll see how this thing turns out next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye-bye.